Hello, friends, and welcome back to the channel. So this week I am planning for the week of September 12th through the 18th. I actually filmed this beforehand and didn't really talk through it. I just kind of wanted to sit and plan and relax. So I am voicing over this, but I will not be speeding up any of my planning. So you just saw me kind of showing my weekly for the week, and also the fact that I didn't use my step tracker at all. The last time I was in my planner, I didn't use my planner a ton this week because it was just a blur. So what I'm doing here, excuse me, is I'm just checking my monthly to my weekly to make sure that I have everything in my weeks. I did spend some time this morning just kind of migrating information and ensuring that I had everything I needed to know for the upcoming week. So last week was a blur. Even though it was a short work week, we were constantly running every day. Last week there was something going on. So yeah, and I feel like it's going to be that way this week. We have a pretty heavy soccer and cheer schedule, and then hubby works the weekend. So it's just going to be quite busy. And that's just life. I also wanted to share with you guys my PR order from VeeaCreations. These are just the cutest. I asked her to make me the uh, the sneaker stickers and just make it a whole page because I really wanted those. And I love everything. So I shared it on my Instagram and here. And if you check out, I'll link it below, but Via Styles Instagram page, she currently has a giveaway for a shop credit that you guys should totally check out. So basically, I went ahead, I had some of these printed, I finally cut them. And so I'm back in the fold out for this week. And I kind of like the structure of the fold out. I like that I can just pull out the page and look at all the things that I need to get done. So with that being said, I'm using my, I guess, green or sage colored mildliner, the fine point, to just write in the dates. So I am saying this again that usually when I voice over my plan with me's, I speed them up. This is me planning in real time. So I can typically plan if I'm not talking through it in less than 25 minutes. And that's even with me kind of showing, completed spreads and all of that stuff. So yeah, want to point that out. Nothing has been cut and nothing will be cut out of this video. So you guys will see my whole planning process. I was just chatting with hubby. I was chatting with my daughter, all of that fun stuff. So I'm maintaining the same structure with this weekly that I've been using. And I just have found that it's been helpful. Even when I'm not daily planning, it helps to have this weekly spread for reference. So I'm going in with my new rounded square sage stickers from VeeaCreations. You guys know I have a PR code linked down in the description if you like any of the items you see. So the first thing on Monday is there is a BOE meeting that is important to me. So I just wanted to mark that. I'm hopefully going to get some news on Monday surrounding that. I also on Mondays post my affirmation. Even lately, when I've had it on my weekly, I keep forgetting until midday. So my affirmation posts have been going up a little later than usual, but I'm still somehow managing to get those up on Mondays. So yeah, we shall see. Um, but anyway, and then on Tuesday, I have a 3 o'clock meeting. Tuesday is going to be a run day. I can already tell. And you guys will see why, because the girls have overlapping activities. So hubby and I have had to game plan how we're going to handle that and all of that. And then I'm probably going to have some late work days this week, Tuesday in particular, because usually when we have those types of meetings, they last hours on end. But I have given a time limit and set a boundary and said at 4:30 I'm leaving. So that's where I'm at. I'm also indicating on Saturday and Sunday that hubby is working because if I don't write it in, I will forget. I don't necessarily need to see his schedule per se. I just need to know that he is at working. And so there's not any there just won't be any opportunities for teamwork in parenting. So I can't, can't go to the grocery store by myself. I can't like schedule anything with friends that, my kids would not be able to attend, things of that nature. So that's why it's just so important. And then I'm using those stickers from V just as visual indicators because why the heck not? Trying to figure out where my daughter's going. Sorry, distracted. Yep. And then I'm gonna go in with a sip of coffee as everything gets super blurry. Maggie just jumped off the bed. If you heard that ginormous thud, it's okay, Maggie. Baby girl, it's okay. Malaya's fine. So yeah. So anyway, I'm filling in my headers here to indicate different things like my girls' activities, my chores, and my dinners. I've set it for the past few weeks. Maggie, can you lay down, baby? I've said it for the last few weeks that having it all kind of on one page in my face has really helped with just organizing, responsibilities as far as managing the girls' activities, knowing what chores need to be done around the house so that I'm not scrambling on the weekends trying to get everything done, and then planning out my dinners ahead of time so I know if something needs to go in the crock pot, if I need to, pull out some meat to defrost or whatever. So Monday, one of my daughters has cheer practice at Ace, so I'm indicating that. And then Tuesdays are a heavy day because one of my daughters has a football game that she's cheering at 6, and my other daughter has soccer practice at 6:45. So there's definitely some co-parenting teamwork happening, and I'm so thankful that my husband and I have that relationship, and that we both are so dedicated to our kids that we share a lot of responsibilities, and it just makes life a little bit easier. So it's been decided that hubby's going to go to the football game and I'm going to do the soccer practice because I'm not sure what my work schedule on Tuesday will be like. So next week when my daughter has her game, I will go to that. So we're going to do kind of like a rotating schedule. Thursday, my oldest has cheer practice, and then my youngest has her second soccer game. So I indicate that, like the game, the field, and then what jersey she's supposed to wear, so I don't put her in the incorrect jersey. And I think that was it for, excuse me, for the girls' activities, which that's plenty, right? So moving along to my chores, I've explained it in multiple videos, but just really quickly as I'm like going through this list is for me, my space being like clean and neat and tidy is important to me because it just makes me feel not so like cluttered in the mind and all of that stuff. And so I have a like chore slash delegation schedule that I utilize. And it lists out my kids' chores, my husband has his responsibilities, and then I have mine. And this specifically are the chores that I need to get done each day. And this just helps me just with maintenance to where like things are not falling through the crack. So Mondays I vacuum and clean the kitchen, and every day I try to do a 15-minute tidy. And a 15-minute tidy is something very simple. It's just I walk around my house and I pick up what needs to be picked up. And as it relates to like common areas in the house, my girls are responsible for keeping their rooms clean, and they again have their chores they need to do. On Tuesdays, I vacuum, I clean my desk, even though it's going to be messy again on Wednesday. But that's when I really like kind of make sure I put everything in its place. And then again, a 15-minute tidy. So usually a 15-minute tidy is something I do every weekday for the most part. On Wednesdays, I do midweek laundry. I wipe down our master bathroom because we don't use that bathroom a ton. I just, again, like to maintain it. 15-minute tidy. Thursday, I vacuum, 15-minute tidy. And I vacuum very frequently. And the reason that I do that is because I have two dogs, two daughters, and our dogs shed a lot. We're always tracking stuff in. We don't have carpets in our house. So we have hardwoods throughout the entire house, and they get dirty very easily. So just, vacuuming them pretty regularly just kind of helps. Fridays, Fridays, like you just don't feel like doing anything. So I reserve Fridays for bed sheets. The worst thing about doing bed sheets on Friday is Like the Tiffany that wakes up on Friday is not the same Tiffany in the afternoon that doesn't want to put sheets on all the beds, but it's fine. And then Saturday is when I do like more deeper cleaning. So I do the bathrooms, I vacuum and mop, I dust, and I deep clean the kitchen. And then Sundays, I focus on laundry. Like I start laundry on Sundays or Saturdays rather, but I really focus on laundry on that day. My family just went outside and Maggie is like up in my window. I wish you guys could see her. She's like, "What? What you guys doing?" Anyway, so let's get to dinner. So, we did not stick to the meal plan at all last week, at all. We still managed to eat dinner, obviously, but we did not stick to the meal plan, and that's fine. Um, let's see, I'm trying to look back. Yeah, I mean, I just kind of made whatever. So the plan is today is Sunday, so I'm planning to make a big batch of taco soup, so that we can eat on that for a couple of days. Tuesday is going to be again busy, so it's like throw some chicken nuggets in the air fryer, and that's the best we can do. Wednesday I'm gonna make taco pie. It's really like everyone loves it. It's an interesting meal. It's like crescent rolls with like taco meat, and then you just put all the toppings and you bake it in the oven. It's amazing. Go ahead. Sorry, I had Maggie in the bedroom with me, and she was like, "Nope, I'm done with you, Mama." So sorry. And then pizza on Friday because that is the day like I don't want to cook. So I usually just run to Aldi and get some two frozen pizzas and we pop them in the oven and have an easy night. I'm also filling out my to buy and to do list in case anything comes up unexpectedly that I need to purchase. This is not like typical like grocery stuff. This is like if my kids need a school supply, if I mean, just random stuff. Like if I am out of like a specific cleaning product or, laundry detergent, whatever, just something that may come up unexpectedly during the week that I would need to go and purchase. And then I'm just going to flip through my little teeny tiny Dollar Tree sticker book or my photo album that I put my stickers in, because I like to put stickers on my planner. So I have these icons or is that what they're called? Cleaning icons, maybe? From Ardnas. I do have a code linked, or I have an affiliate link down below. I do earn a small commission if you purchase using my code or link, but it doesn't cost you guys anything. I just like to have that there because I think it's cute. And then I'm going in with my reoccurring tasks. You guys, these drop stickers are so stinking cute. I like the shape of them. So, Thursdays, I finalized my budget. I already have, today is Sunday, and I'm so proud of myself. If you guys caught my video that went up Thursday, I purchased the Budget Mom box set because it was on sale, and I've always wanted to try her budgeting books. And so I purchased those, and my plan was to start using them in January, but I was like, let me just go ahead and start now and see if that makes a huge difference. And I mean, between that system, like tracking my spending, even my cash envelope spending, which I didn't do before, that is, woo, it is making me so much more mindful of how I'm spending, when I'm spending, what I'm spending. I am loving it. Now I'm only a couple weeks in, but I'm thoroughly enjoying using that method. So I will finalize my budget on Thursday. And that's when I'll do like my cash envelope breakdown and all of that stuff so that I can plan to go to the bank on Friday to stuff my cash envelopes. Friday is also payday. So I've mentioned before that hubby and I both get paid bi-weekly, but our paychecks stagger. So essentially we get a paycheck every week. And then so anyway, that has been helpful to me. I'm still kind of toying with the idea of possibly sharing how I use that system of budgeting. I'll keep you guys posted. I don't know if I'm comfortable sharing real numbers. And again, I think I mentioned in a previous book, like it also depends on my husband's comfortability as well. I'm also planning some content. So Thursday, I got a collab video with a planner friend. And then Sunday, you guys know I'll do my plan with me. And then the next week is when I will plan to do a Q&A. I got some good questions over on my Instagram. If you guys have any questions that you would want answered in a Q&A, you can comment those down in the comments, or even, shoot me a DM on Instagram if you kind of want to like remain anonymous. But I like to try to do one a quarter, and it's been a while since I did one, so I thought it would be fun. And then you're gonna see some frustration that I start having because I think my clena is like my refill is almost out of ink. I use these pens a lot, and so I'm constantly going through ink. I also bought a new one, and I can't remember where I put it, so I gotta find it. Um, but I have some refills. I just need to refill it. So I was having some kind of like inconsistencies with my writing, and you see me shaking it. So I'm going down to my habit tracker where I list exercise, both of my kids' chores, homework or reading, check folders, pack lunches. So these are habits or part of my routine or our evening routine that are important. So instead of writing those daily on my daily to-do list, I figure having it here on my weekly spread will make my life a whole lot easier so that I can like kind of look at that like when I'm checking in with myself and really hopefully like trigger myself to remember, oh yeah, I got to pack those lunches or whatever. So I'm going ahead and prepping my brain dump list. I didn't have a huge brain dump last week, and the reason I did is because I felt like I entered like survival mode and was just doing what I needed to get done because it was a whirlwind. We were so freaking busy last week. It was nothing out of the ordinary. It just felt like we were constantly running. And then I'm going to try again this week to use the little section back here to track my steps. And I was having a hard time holding on to that sticker. I asked V to make me a whole page of these shoes because they're so stinking cute. So I stuck that down. And this is going to be my step tracker. So I did not track my steps on here last week, and I wasn't going to fill it in after the fact. That just didn't make sense to me. So I'm going to try to do better this week. We'll see. And if not, then I really don't know what I'm going to do with this back section. So I'm just filling in 1 to 19,000 for my step tracker here. And hopefully we'll stay on top of it. I haven't really updated my planner since Wednesday night, and I was peeking at my weekly, but even like for daily spreads, I wasn't even filling out my daily. Now, I will say, like today, I made a long to-do list because I feel like I got a lot of stuff to do. But prior to today, the last daily that I filled out was September 7th, which was what day? Wednesday. So sometimes I daily plan and sometimes I don't, but the weeklies guide me through, which, the weeklies is like the bare minimum, right, of the things that I hope to accomplish. But anyway, back to the steps. My goal is 10,000 steps per day. So, final, final little section here is, my affirmation. I liked my affirmation from last week, and I was really mindful about trying to ensure that I did listen more than I spoke. So that was a great reminder. So I'm going to pull an affirmation card here, and so I don't repeat. What I do is I put the affirmations up um, that I've already used, like face up, and then I do these face down. So there it is. I love this affirmation. I let go of everything and everyone that doesn't serve me in a positive way. Ooh, friends, that was lovely. So I decided instead of like doing all the stickers, you guys, I am obsessed with washi at the moment. I have been loving all things washi, particularly this washi combo. These washis are both from Pen, Paper, and Plants. I do have a code with her shop, but I don't think my code works on the washi, but she does have a separate code for washi that I will try to flash across the screen. I got to go back and find it. So this is like a sage colored grid washi. I intentionally tore it because I'm going to do some like that ripped washi look is totally my jam at the moment. So yeah, I'm loving this sage grid and the floral washi. That has been, even in my cousin, that has been like my favorite pairing. So I'm just laying that down, and then I'll go in with my floral washi, also from Pen Paper and Plans, and layer those together. And so this is like my decor for the week. I'm not doing like deco stickers and all that fun stuff. I'm just really, trying to keep things as simple and as minimal as possible. And I also want to say, you guys, I thoroughly enjoyed just sitting and quietly planning. And sometimes I just need that break where I'm not talking through the reason why I'm planning or the reason why I do this thing while I'm actually planning. And when I'm not talking through, you guys see how fast this video is. Like it's like 23 minutes. So that's nice. But yeah, so I decided to kind of like slice the floral washi in half too. I just liked the effect of it. And then I decided to throw this washi down on the side for my girls' activities because it's the weekends. This weekend they don't have anything planned, thankfully. So I'm just layering those there. I thought that would be a cute little touch, and it would balance out the page as far as decor. And then I just write that affirmation in. Oh, I forgot. I gotta put my affirmation sticker down always, right? So I got transparent and white matte for my script stickers from V. I love her script stickers, and she does have customs that you can order off of her Etsy. And I think she's in the process of launching a Shopify site. So I'll try to link her Shopify down in the description as well. But I love her script stickers. They go so well in here. So again, that affirmation is I let go of everything and everyone that doesn't serve me in a positive way. Releasing that negativity, man. And that goes back to, for me, boundaries, right? Like I'm learning. I've that was a hard lesson I learned in my 20s was, boundaries, boundaries, boundaries as I'm shaking the pen because I need to swap out the refills. But yeah, so anyway, that's like my week. I'll do like a preview as it goes. But yeah, I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. I, again, had really enjoyed just sitting and planning and not talking. This is kind of a rare occurrence. You guys know that. But I do like to do this from time to time just to kind of get myself reset and fine. So I'll give you guys one last preview. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, don't forget to give me a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already. I will see you guys in my next video, and I hope you have a fabulous day. Bye.